I'm in New York. I know that you probably can't tell, by the nondescript white bed, but I'm in New York. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. How are you? My name is Daniel. This is a bit of a last minute trip that wasn't planned. And today I kind of just wanted to take you along on the journey so you can spend the day with me, because I'm by myself. So unfortunately for you, that means you're coming with me and you just have to spend the day with me. It is the day after Valentine's Day. It is embarrassingly late. In my defense, it's so cold. It is so cold in New York. It's -3 degrees. I've been trying to cut back the amount of time and the amount of mental health impact that social media has on me. Social media is my work, that's what I do, and I love it. I love doing it, I love the creative side of it. So much of what you do is so closely linked to who you are as a person, or at least for me. But as someone who likes to stay relatively real, if things aren't going particularly well, it's hard to separate work from yourself. So it's been weighing on me pretty heavily. So this last little week, I've kind of allowed myself to chill out a little bit and just figure out what it's like to live without like the constant mental strain of that living over my head. And it's been nice. However, I need to find a balance. Anyway, I'm stalling, but I really need to get out of bed, put on some clothes, and get out into the cold. See you in a bit. Let's do a little fit check, because I'm going to have a jacket over this, so you won't be able to tell. Can't even get far enough away. I need to get some food, and I also need a big cup of coffee. Let's go. So this morning, first thing I did, went to Starbucks. I got a cold brew. A cold brew in this weather. And then I had like a sushi bowl for lunch. So, my hair is awful, but I'm in Central Park and it's cold as fuck. I have no gloves, which is like my first mistake. Why have I come to New York in winter time with no gloves or a hat for that matter? So I'm freezing. Also, I'm not a cold weather creature. I'm so cold, okay? But I'm embracing it. I literally can't remember the last time I've seen snow in real life. So, like, this is very weird. We don't really get snow in Ireland, and there's certainly no snow in Los Angeles. So this is an experience, for sure. I feel like I need to make some snowballs or something. This bridge, I don't know if that's correct, because there's definitely like 20 plus bridges in this park. If you've seen You, in season 1, Mr. Joe Goldberg flops to kill Peach, this one girl, and this looks like the bridge. So you know what? To me, that is the bridge. So here you go. Here's me taking you on a tour. And also, I'm pretty sure this is the side of the park where Kevin went to in Home Alone 2. And I love that movie. So there you go. There's an ice rink over there. And I'd love to go, but I have no one to hold my camera. And I'm not going on the ice rink with my camera, because that would definitely break. I also realized that I should have brought sunglasses. You don't think that, because it's freezing, but it's also really bright out. See that building? You see that building right there, that one. The really tall one. Can you imagine anything worse than being like at the top of that? Because I don't have a fear of heights, but I still feel like that could snap in half, for sure. I'm gonna attempt to do some snow walking ASMR for you, so we'll see how that works. Does it look cold? It's very cold. My hand is freezing. We're gonna attempt to make a snowball with no gloves, so this is gonna be painful. But look, this is the stuff that we do for YouTube, right? It's not even sticking. It's not sticky snow. It's like falling apart in my hand. I don't know if it was worth it, but it's cool. It's cool to see snow again. Last time I saw snow properly, like this, would have been when I lived in Poland, which was a while back. You know what I find crazy about life? I think it's so crazy how... I mean, I think it's possible for people to like stay in one place and like kind of predict where you're gonna be like 3 to 6 months from now. But if you're someone like me, who really likes change and is kind of like open to seeing what stuff comes along and what happens, I think it's kind of exciting that like sometimes it's so hard to predict what you're gonna be doing. A year ago, last February, would I have guessed that I would have spent like 6+ months in LA, the place that I love? And would I have been able to predict that last February, that I'll be there and like doing the stuff I'm doing and like loving life? No, I don't think so. But I think it's all to do with like opportunities that come along. And you know what, sometimes like things don't work out like the way you would expect them to. I feel like if you're willing to bend your expectations and just see where life takes you and what things come along and just accept things as they are, even if they're not perfect, and just like enjoy life. I think that's the best way to live life. But what I'm getting at is, you know, if you're feeling stuck in life, always remember that you're not a tree. We all have our roots, but you're not stuck to one place. Sometimes you'll get presented with opportunities or ways to move forwards or towards your goal, and sometimes they'll seem really, really scary, or it'll feel like this is a huge risk. You'll be anxious about it because, you know, anytime there's like a big change in your life, I feel like most people just feel some level of anxiety or fear about it, just because it's the unknown and you don't know what's going to happen. And what I've learned is some of the most rewarding things in your life can happen if you just step forwards, even when you feel that fear. There's a Martin Luther King quote, something like, "Faith is taking the next step, even when you can't see the whole staircase." I don't know, I've always really resonated with that, but I think in the last year or so, I've really connected with that quote, you know, just because I've done so many more things that are kind of like anxiety inducing or like kind of bigger changes in my life that naturally just have bigger consequences if things go wrong. Don't let fear hold you back. That's my advice. If you care about something strongly enough, if you have goals or dreams that, you know, really make you happy when you think about them, and that's something that you really, really want, don't shy away from opportunities, even if they seem scary. Sometimes that can be like the most amazing thing that happens. Oh, the wind is so cold. Anyway, here's my little philosophical moment in Central Park. My nose is getting red, so I'm basically Rudolph now. And actually, I'll be matching my outfit. Look at that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you watching and sticking around for this channel. You know, I feel like I'm constantly trying to figure out how I like to do my videos. And like the thing I love the most is being able to talk to the camera and connect with you guys. And that's probably my favorite part, knowing that there's someone on the other side that hears what I'm saying and hopefully resonates with some of it. So, you know, I'll continue to try and find different ways to do that, you know, whether it's through funny stuff or talking about bi stuff, because we need more visibility, or just general mental health shit. So I hope you enjoy, and, you know, thank you for watching.